Hi guys, Joel here, back with another video, and today I'm reviewing my second favorite film of all time, The Terminator. So let's begin. Released in 1984 and made on a small budget of $6.4 million, it was directed by new-coming director James Cameron, which was his first film. He would go on to be one of the biggest names in Hollywood with such films as Aliens, True Lies, Titanic, and Avatar. The idea of the film came from a nightmare James Cameron once had about a killer robot who hunted him down and wanted to turn it into a movie. Many studios didn't like the script and rejected Cameron until it was passed on to Orion Pictures and Cameron was accepted. For the original casting of the film, James Cameron wanted Lance Henriksen as the T-800 Terminator and Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Kyle Reese, the hero. Sylvester Stallone, Mel Gibson, and O.J. Simpson were considered on playing the T-800, but O.J. was rejected because James felt like he was too innocent from the role. Interesting, considering he would later kill his wife. Sylvester Stallone and Mel Gibson rejected it. Eventually, Arnold told James that he wanted to play the Terminator, which surprised Cameron and was impressed with his performance as the Terminator. Lance Henriksen would still be in the final cut of the film, playing one of the LAPD detectives. Eventually, Kyle Reese would be played by Michael Biehn in the final cut of the film. So the story of the Terminator takes place in Los Angeles in the future. There's a war against machines. John Connor is the leader of the human resistance and is winning the war against the machines. So the machines send a Terminator disguised as a human back to the past to assassinate John's mother, Sarah, before John was even born. So the Resistance sends Kyle Reese to protect Sarah from the T-800 Terminator. The story is awesome and combines many film genres into a blend with horror, action, and science fiction, and it works. The way the film is shot is brilliant. There's always that dark blue color filter. You always see very dark and gloomy streets, which I like, which gives a very unsettling atmosphere. The action is top-notch and has great shootouts and car chases. The Terminator is unstoppable compared to many horror movie villains. Whenever you think he's down, he gets right back up and takes so much abuse and just keeps on going. The acting is top-notch. Arnold is great as the T-800. He was born to play this character.
Sarah Connor?
Yes?
Michael Biehn and Linda Hamilton are also great as Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor. Linda would go on to be James Cameron's wife, and this spawned countless sequels, which were hit or miss. I'll discuss them in future videos, but if there's any sequel I recommend watching, and that is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is just as good as the original and improves on every aspect of the original. It's the greatest movie sequel of all time, and it's my favorite film of all time. The soundtrack of the movie is composed by Brad Fiedel, who also did the soundtrack for Terminator 2. I think he's a very underrated composer. Pretty much the soundtrack, it's awesome. The opening title screen theme is one of the most badass title screen themes ever, and the music that plays when Arnold steals the clothes off the guy feels like it's straight out of a horror movie.
Asshole!
The practical effects and special effects were done by the great Stan Winston, who also returned to it for all of the Terminator films until his death in 2008. They were very impressive for the time, like during the flashback scenes in 2029, and the scene where Arnold cuts his own eye open, which is really disturbing to watch. But there are some scenes that really don't hold up well, like the final battle. But overall, the Terminator was a massive hit. earning $78.3 million at the box office, which is great numbers for a low-budget R-rated movie that came out in 1984. This film is a masterpiece, and if you haven't seen it, what are you doing watching my review? It's one of the greatest movies of all time. You won't be disappointed. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now!